Hello, future VOD viewers. If you'd like to watch these streams live as they happen, then please follow the link in the description below. I stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, starting anywhere between 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I primarily play Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, and I do have music that plays throughout the duration of stream. I do try to stream within voice chats on Discord, so you will most likely hear my friends and all that throughout stream. So we got that going. And if I hit 180 to between 180 to 200 followers, I will do a face cam stream for pulling on Arlecchino when she comes out. And I am hoping to potentially C6 her. Well, C6R1. The only other character that I'm even thinking of C6, aside from maybe Ayato, but that's besides the point. Tonight we are going to start with some Honkai Star Rail and then go to Genshin. So let's get this show on the road. I gotta boot up Star Rail. Oofed. I should have had Star Rail booting up. Ow.
Uh, 1951, during the Edo period. No, because the Edo period is when they started introducing guns to Japan, I think.
Oofed up a doga.
Maybe.
When was he Shinsengumi. I'm just gonna fucking when?
John Shinsengumi.
No, okay. They were long after fucking this.
Yeah.
Fate of My Women takes place in 1951. The Shinsengumi wasn't formed until fucking 1863. And it lasted until 1869.
Huge 6 years.
So that's like a fucking 200-year gap. But still, I'm surprised fucking they didn't add any still.
Boop.
My funny ancient
Launch
Babylonian
simulated.
king running a fucking shop in the middle of town.
Instead, they were like, yo, here's your master. Wait, but my master was male. It's a female one. And it's not even yours. It's the one from another fucking timeline.
And this one's also not dead.
And not dead, yeah.
My master's fucking dead. Nuh-uh.
I'm dead.
They faked their own death and had a gender swap.
That game has multiple endings, and I don't look forward to getting all of them.
This is double speed.
The Fate game having multiple endings. See, guys, I wonder if one of them is the main character dying.
At least it's not the side of the Fate.
Always.
Has, like, I think 28 endings.
You always have to have the main character die.
I have to replay the game over 60 times. Thank you, whoever made Shadow the Hedgehog. You're fucking insane. My ass was not playing the game that much as a kid.
Oh no,
Let
10
alone beating it like 60
my
times. Where's that darn fourth Chaos Emerald?
turns out
What do
it
you
was
plan to
me
do
that
with
was
it?
the villain all along from the future. Oh, from an alternate timeline. I think it's from an alternate timeline.
Black Doom just kind of existing.
Wow.
He was definitely a character.
Savor it for me.
A philosopher.
Divinity.
He was not a philosopher. He was a fucking idiot.
Your end of
Hey, he was a
Black
philosopher
Doom
to the other
was a
idiots.
Oh.
To the other idiots, he was a philosopher.
He was trying to spend half the game manipulating Shadow, and then it just never once worked.
Well, yeah, I'd hope he'd be smarter than that. I don't even know exactly who that is, so I'm just trying to be a
He's
smartass.
He's the alien dude from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh,
The main villain.
I see. Now, how about butterscotch pudding?
He's also edgy just for the sake of being edgy. He's not like even a cool edgy, he's just edgy.
He's not Shadow the Hedgehog or edgy. He's just an asshole.
the dead
You have like the cool edgy, like Shadow the Hedgehog, to some extent Infinite, and then you have like the stupid edgy, which is just Black Doom.
Hell, let me look up Black Doom.
Blade of moonlight
There's a
Shadow.
fucking alien dude in a robe.
in lunar flame.
Oh god, what the fuck is this? Fucking.
The main
Who is
villain,
this?
dude.
Who is this
What do you
goobo?
mean? This is a completely memorable and very well written Sonic character. I
He
swear.
looks like a persona.
He
He looks like
does.
something he would be able to summon fucking
He looks
persona.
like he's trying to strike a deal with me in Shin Megami Tensei.
He does.
I'm gonna beat him in battle, and he's gonna try and negotiate for his life with money.
And then you're gonna ask him for money like 3 different times.
You're gonna ask him for money, and he's gonna give you like 5,000 yen, and you're gonna be at endgame, so it's not gonna matter.
Time for a fun.
The fight is set.
That's why I don't ask for money anymore. I just ask for items. Because anytime I ask for money, they give me like shit, and I'm like at like 2
Receive
million yen,
divinity.
and I don't need like 2,000.
2,000? That's just pocket
I
change.
remember when I was watching RT play Persona 5, he got to a point where he would just let the battle keep on going, and he would just ask
Yeah,
whenever
one
he
of my,
down a
one of my
person, he would
favorite
just keep on
blessings.
asking him
Let's
for money.
go.
And then he would always ask for it, that way they would just summon more enemies, so he could just repeat the process.
That sounds like a very inefficient money farm.
I taste some malice in the air.
I don't know, he
That's
got
right.
like 250,000 something.
You can get that off of 1 floor of Mementos.
Oh no, he was doing mementos.
The dead return.
How early into the game is he? Because that's definitely not good late game.
This is double speed.
I can't remember, but I think
In lunar
he
flame.
he didn't do it a lot because he didn't want to be
Savor
there
it
all
for
day.
me.
I think he got
Oh yeah,
weird.
no one wants to listen to the same 3 notes of music all day.
He
Mementos.
had
Time for a fun.
Your end
I
approaches.
think it was right around the time he got Makoto, I think.
Savor it for me.
I feel like at that point that's not very good. But whatever. It's his time. He can waste it how he wants.
I mean, shit, it took him like 100 plus fucking hours to complete fucking Persona 5.
Well then.
Well, yeah, the whole thing
Where's
is
my
you're
mic?
supposed to take your time with
Where?
the game. You can't
There
really.
it is.
Well, I mean, you can speed the game, I guess, but
Boop.
you just.
Boop, boop, boop.
What's the point of fucking
boop,
playing a Persona
boop,
game if you're just
boop,
gonna speedrun it? You miss
boop.
out on 90% of the content.
Ba-da-ba. Ooh, which one? That one.
And chances
Excuse me.
are you're gonna soft lock yourself.
Take that. How many?
Yeah.
Yes, crit damage.
Because you're gonna get to a boss that you literally cannot beat, and then you have to go through the whole entire game leveling up your personas.
Yo, what is up, Hector?
Ding, 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 ding.
Living
And then a
cannibal.
bunch of other stuff.
Killing mutants and surviving cannibals.
Hector, I took my friends into your Lethal Company mods.
Oh no.
I went to.
I
I
would've
made
seen
the
better.
mistake of saying, "Hey, what's Asteroid 13? Let's go there."
I don't know what that is. I don't remember what that place is.
It's the coil head planet.
Oh my gosh, no.
My friend's like, "Hey, is this a dead coil head outside?" I look at it, I'm like, "Shit, it's gonna be like that fucking Nutcracker planet."
Lamau.
It's okay.
I'm convinced whoever made like all of their
Yes.
moons,
Auspicious
like,
star.
Most likely. Did one of you guys get got by the Demigorgon?
Yes. However, he was bugged, so he couldn't die. I was watching a Bracken sit there and snap his neck like 6 times.
Oh. Weird. I don't even know if the Demigorgon can die. I've never seen it die.
I got sent to the. I got hit by the Demigorgon and it just sent me to the bathroom.
Funny. There's also a demon thing that walks around with no hands.
In lunar flame.
Are you talking about the giant floating fucking mist demon thing?
No,
Damn it.
it's like human sized, but doesn't have any hands. I think you joined. No, did you join us in that? I think you might have joined us in that session, but you missed it. It killed Joe, and then like it was on fire for some
Who
reason.
the fuck?
Wait,
Maybe
went
it
to
was
the Atlas
before.
Abyss. Well, it was Eclipse, and I almost got killed by a dog. Get tackled like
dead
2.5
return!
in front of me
Jeez.
because of the fucking stupid
of
manticoils.
Did you go to the? Did you go to the office planet?
In lunar flame.
No, which one's that?
I don't remember what that one was called, but it was the one that was buggy when we went down the ladder and we died instantaneously.
I think that one's disabled still.
Oh, okay. Well, it did get updated. It's not as bad anymore, but I haven't
I
played.
looked at that map and I realized that is
Okay,
actually.
I need to turn
that
my
was actually
ceiling fan on.
Intentional map design.
Oh, okay.
There's like a small part you can
In
walk
lunar
around
flame.
there,
Oh,
and I guess we just missed it when we were climbing down.
all right. Because I played with somebody else and they had that mod on and it worked. But I haven't played. I haven't played with Marty. Well, me and Marty haven't played it again, but I know he's been testing stuff out, so I don't know what new things he's done with Lethal Company. So that mod should be safe to be enabled whenever you get
We
around
went
to
to
it.
the jungle. We went to Asteroid 13 and the Atlas Abyss.
Do they enjoy all the content?
Yes.
Of course they did.
The Weezer guitar was a
lunar
fucking
flame.
jump scare to them.
Oh yes, I love that.
Well,
thing
this
so
is
much.
autoing. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, and then when he comes back, I'm gonna make him drink water.
One of these days I'll finish farming this fate event.
In lunar flame.
I'm probably just gonna grab all the fucking servant coins and then just stop. I don't give a shit enough to grab everything. I'll grab like the servant coins and the fowls and leave.
Mm.
I don't even care about the lures. I have 12 of them.
Oh, Honkai has Star Rail has another Twitch drop.
Honkai Star Rail has another drop of RNG related bosses. Have fun. I fought him. I passed every single RNG check because I guess I'm just a better gambler than him.
Nice. I got one of the achievements for fighting him. I didn't get the one where every single person rolls the same number.
Okay.
Or higher. I think it's also be
let
really
me
high.
correct what I said. I passed every single RNG
Okay,
check that
I have
physically
returned.
Could. When he rolls a 7, I'm not passing that with links.
Oh yeah. Any character with a follow-up
fucking
attack
A.
just gets it free.
I taste malice in the air. The moon shines
Oh,
on
you're
it.
back?
Let's
Guess what?
wait and see.
Your
Hydrate
front?
yourself.
Damn. I'm using my lemonade for hydrate.
Return!
Let pass.
This is double speed.
I bought this lemonade because it's on sale right now, and it's
Lunar flame.
been a long time since I've had it. It's those
Blade of moonlight.
Calypsos.
Savor it for me.
They're amazing.
Time for a buzz.
The fight is set. Receive divinity. I failed to send you.
Oh yeah, by the way, Hector, you want to take a guess to how many wishes I have on Genshin?
How many do you have this time?
344.
Jeez. What were you trying? Oh yeah, I forgot.
I want to
Now
possibly
waste them
C6 the
all
knave.
on Tartaglia.
Fuck no!
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna waste them on a. I'm gonna spend them all on a Harbinger, but not Tartaglia. Fuck that.
I'm just
And them
gonna.
all on the Harbinger that got fucking
Blade of
murdered.
moonlight.
I'm not summoning for Signora.
I'm gonna have
No.
to skip a bunch of banners because I am nowhere near anything to be able to pull for anything good.
In lunar flame.
I'm pulling
I-
all in for
He is
Arlecchino.
actively saving for a character that we don't even
In
know
lunar
is going
flame.
when he's going to release on Star Rail.
I failed to send you.
This
I'm.
is double speed.
What's it called? I'm
You're
Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to get Lost Prayer, but hey, it was an experience.
Savor it for me.
now personally, I got who I wanted on that game, so I deleted it.
Sounds good.
You'll never fucking guess who it was.
Let me guess. Amber C6.
No, Sayu.
Sayu? You wanted Sayu?
You could have gotten her also for free in an event.
Yeah,
Afterwards,
I gotta
it's
roll
also
around like
funny.
a fucking gremlin, dude. It's awesome.
It
Roll
is.
around like Sonic?
True. I don't know. I just don't find that game fun.
What
Eh.
game?
Genshin.
Ow.
I don't find its exploration fun, and I find its combat very, very, very simplistic.
I haven't
Okay,
gotten Genshin in months. Like
Ah.
seriously played in like months. I'm gonna be
I'm o-
honest.
I'm okay with the simple combat. I like the exploration just because of some interesting spots and stuff you can find, but the lore was what gets me a lot more.
I'm only really still in it mostly for story and some characters. And maxing the
Alright.
map because fuck it.
I'm about
Pretty
sick
numbers.
and tired of fucking artifact farming. That's what I'm about. Fucking sick and tired of.
I really love the Fontaine story, and I'm can't wait to see the rest of it.
The Natlin and the Shnezaniah and whatever the fuck they want to do with Conria. Because it was shown in the roadmap thing. Fuck it, we'll go with Akirio.
I wonder if we're gonna backtrack to a lot of other
We'll increase the Cosmic Fragment. Sure.
we're gonna backtrack to the other nations because each one still has like some other stuff that we could do. I mean, Enkanomiya still has a story that's unfinished.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't want to go back to Enkanomiya.
Remember the snake lady? She left. Well,
I don't.
she went into hiding. When we had during the event when you have to redo Enkanomiya, but it's simpler and faster.
Okay.
We meet she's definitely not a snake lady, she's a dragon lady. And she was wearing a fox mask the entire time. We found out that she's technically she's technically
Savor it for me.
she's technically supposed to be like
Bozo.
no, she's like an envoy sent from
Time for a fun.
Your end approaches.
from Sankonomiya down to Enkonomiya.
You are saying words.
Savor it for me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
No,
but
bastard.
she's like the descendant of the envoys that got sent down there, and she doesn't know it, so she thought that she believes she's one of the bishops that they imprisoned.
Ah.
Good for her.
I mean,
Maybe. We're
Coco
sorry
me
to
said
hear
don't.
that, whichever
Coco
one.
me said don't worry about it, but I'm like I don't know. Seems kind of serious.
Seems kind of sus.
We also have
Congratulations. We're sorry to hear that, whichever one works.
yeah, we also have the pyro Abyss Herald. The
Yeah.
funny man who
You do have
I
Pyro
I
Abyss.
can't wait to see him again.
John, funny man.
Yes.
Well, fuck it, we'll grab back around. Why the fuck not?
What does Gallagher do for his attacks? Does he just punch
Drugs. He does
Yes.
drugs for his attack.
He punches them like
them? I believe
Wolverine.
it. He is a bartender.
He
I taste some malice.
He punches them like Wolverine and
Let's
gains
wait.
health.
Dude, they added Hugh Jackman into Star Rail. Holy shit.
Yep.
Repay. The dead return.
My friend was watching me fight the fucking boss.
This
the
is
1.2
double speed.
boss. I was getting mad because I was passing all the RNG checks when he kept getting screwed over during
In
his
lunar
run.
flame.
That's tragic.
Oofed.
And the ones, anytime I failed, I just,
Savor it
since
for
I
me.
have like Link's almost 6, I kept using her skill to just prevent the debuff of whoever failed.
Time for a fun.
The fight is set.
Oh, I
Receive
just used the
divinity.
fuck out of that boss.
I love this fight a lot.
It's a good fight. Very cool fight.
The Memory Zone meme.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Memory Zone is kind of okay fight.
Fail to send you.
I'm
Savor
never
it
gonna
for
try
me.
and get the achievement to beat it with only one person alive.
Wait,
Dead
what?
return.
I will, and that one person will probably be Blade because he's my hyper character.
This is double speed.
To be honest, for me, it would either be Blade or Jingliu.
In lunar
He
flame.
can only
Imagine-
Character I have that can survive on it.
yeah the meme can only-
Imagine having a well-built
Savor it
hero
for me.
go. Couldn't be me.
the meme can only capture 3 people all together, and we'll just try and kill the last person.
Time for a fun.
And I guess your entire goal is to not
It cannot come to pass.
is to either you either do it by mistake where everyone gets cased at last minute except for one person, you kill it when it's on its last
Fail
leg,
to send
or you just aim to just never free your buddies the entire fight.
Imagine having a well-built hero go. Couldn't be me because this game doesn't like giving me
The dead return.
relics that are good.
But imagine,
Yeah, like
Double
that for-
speed.
imagine having your team go down when you have Luocha on the team.
Savor it for me.
Nah, that could happen.
I know it can
Imagine
happen.
having Locha.
Receive divinity.
Oof.
You can't kill me.
No, chances are I get Locha, put him on a team, and then me still not get artifacts for him.
This is double speed.
Honestly, you just need to stack attack on him for heals.
In lunar flame.
HP and attack.
Savor it for me.
Shit, I wouldn't even get that. I get everything but those.
Defense percent on, let's go.
Blade of moon.
Shit, I can't even complete the last fucking
Time for a fun.
what is it? The fucking wank up thing. Trial of Equilibrium. Can't even complete that because my units keep on dying.
I fail to send you.
I finally finished all of it the other
dead
day.
return.
For the first time I finally got all the stars for it.
This is double speed.
I'm trying to do this. This pure fiction is
Savor it
actually really
for me.
difficult for me this time around.
Pure Fiction's always
Shit,
been
if I could
fairly
do this
difficult
trial
for
of
me.
equilibrium, I could do the final node full artifact farming.
This sword needs
Wait,
sharpening.
nah, I'm mixing trial equilibrium with the other thing, with the recollection.
Don't worry, you'll still get fucked over even in the final fucking equilibrium.
I know.
Ooh, that's a
No,
fire damage.
I'm actually curious about something.
Sphere.
Let me
You
go
want
to
to
the.
roll crit? Not,
Why do I
roll
get
break
the
effect.
good shit on a set that I don't even use on
Why do I
Acheron?
get the good shit for attack on fucking sets that I'm rolling for defense Trailblazer, and then I get defensive sets on my attack sets?
Yes.
I want to see if
This
I can.
shit ain't working,
like,
bro. The only character the only
Oh.
characters I've built like incredibly well is Imbibitor, Lune, and Sparkle.
I have no idea.
No, I can't one shot them.
I have no idea who to build or what to do at this moment.
My best
Joke's
built
on
ones
you. My
are
ass is never clearing pure fix.
it's
Blade
mostly just
and
because I'm kind of
Jingliu.
tired of running artifacts.
As well, and
relics.
Joke's on you.
now Acheron because
The
I
only
started
saves I
pre-farming.
can restart on pure fiction are the first two.
Yeah, I don't know how, but my Acheron's relics, they look really trashy, but they all actually leveled
Well,
up
yeah,
in the
when the
right.
character's fucking busted.
Well, I was gonna say she actually got her relic artifacts actually rolled really good for, and even though like it wasn't going to, and I somehow have higher crit than
That's what my
Elk does right now.
You have higher
that's
crit
what
than I
my
do?
Imbibitor Lune did.
Yeah,
I was like,
not
oh, I
by
actually got all
by
the
a lot.
subsets I need. Watch them roll into fucking.
I mean, I need more crit
and they
rate.
all rolled into crit.
Yeah, but you had all these artifacts that had all these relics with crit rate and crit damage, and then when I looked between both of ours, I was like, wait, why do I have higher crit?
Because you're the chosen one.
And my spear for her only has crit rate because I was not getting
Don't
anything
even
for crit
get me
damage.
started on fucking farming spheres and link ropes. I fucking hate that.
Dude, I just got done doing a Sim Universe run, and fuck, I got nothing.
Yeah, I was farming for that
My ass got
nonstop
to
for
the end
her.
of Simulated Universe, and then I got fucking stun locked by Yanqing. It was awesome.
I was farming for that nonstop, and then I got another guarantee to roll the main stat of an attack, and it got me crit rate, and I was like, all right, this isn't a bad piece, so I just put it on her because I was not gonna farm anymore.
Bloom.
I mean, I have a copium set on my.
The dead return.
Actually, let me double check if my Acheron's higher than yours, or was it my other friend?
John Ackland.
I'm just loving the fact that I can't walk in just fucking
actually,
one
Blade of moonlight.
You know, it's
one
funny.
shot.
Yes, he just one shot everything. It's awesome.
Actually, I'm one point behind you. I'm 224. You're 225.
Well, yeah, I just recently put my copium set on.
Acheron gotta be
My
my
Acheron.
favorite character with Alzheimer's, for real, for real.
Yeah, I was above you.
Well, yeah,
by,
because
like, probably
I was
10.
that was with my
Dementia kicking
Rutland
in way
Arena
early
set.
for her.
Because for a while I was running Rutland Arena on my Acheron.
Yeah,
What the
let me
fuck
see.
does that
Savor it
even
for
mean?
me.
It's a planar set.
Receive
Yeah.
divinity.
No, I don't memorize the names of them.
Fail to send you.
It's the ones that you can pretty much use on Blade and
Time
Jingliu,
for
or
a buzz.
Oh, your attack went up higher.
This
I'm
is
at.
double
It was
speed.
yours was at 3,000.
well, yeah, because now
it's
I'm
up
running an attack orb.
3,000. That's 3,000 pulls. You have.
I'm at 3,902 with her attack. Her crit rate's at 36.3%, which I'm fine with because I just get boosted with other crap anyways.
I mean, I did kind of pull for E1, but got E2 Geppy.
Hmm.
You have Japard. Must be nice.
I also rolled and I got E1 Bronya.
Dude, every time I roll and I fucking fail the 50-50, it's one of two characters. It's Yanqing or Bronya. No one else. I have not gotten a single Himiko,
Time for a buzz.
single Welt, or
Your
single
end
Japard.
approaches.
I still haven't gotten to part. I got everybody else.
Savor it for me.
I have fucking E3 Bronya, dude. I'm gonna.
I have everyone now but Himiko.
I use my guarantee thing to get Yangshin because I needed ice DPS. I mean, I should
I just
start.
want Welt, man. Alright?
I should really
Sometimes
start.
a guy wants a portable black hole, right? Like, can you
I should
blame
really
him?
start building him, to be honest, but I don't feel like it.
I mean,
Your Welt's already pretty good.
Yeah, my Welt's fine. He's like sub DPS.
mine is probably right
Like
up there
when I do
too.
a break with him and it does like 1,000,000 damage. It's funny.
Yes.
Time for fun.
I should probably build Wilt because I did get his Lycon before I summoned on a.
Yeah, dude. You can hit enemies with the. It's never gonna be your turn.
I failed to send you.
Like, I have coins to spend for some other universe, but I don't feel like doing it.
I just did that and got more. But like, I'd rather try to get my 4-piece Pioneer set right now.
Honestly, I could do it for
They should give me an option on Simulated Universe to just immediately kill myself and end the run.
Sele. I could do it for Sele to swap out of Herda's set to what is it? Mammoth.
I can't move my Herda set to anyone because I have no ice characters.
Oh yeah, I need to switch to the Glamoth
Savor
because
it
I have a
for
perfect Glamoth quantum that has attack, speed, crit rate, and crit damage, and it rolled really good.
Oh?
I yeah.
I want to pull for Adventuring, but I do not need another fucking imaginary character.
Come on, get the funny man. Get the funny gambling man.
I want to, dude. He's so cool, but it's like I
This is double
don't
speed.
need him.
I think I might, but I need to get
I mean, I will say, after using him in the story, I do kind of want him.
Blade of moonlight.
It's not even just that for me. I just like the character. But like,
I mean,
I also want Sam, and I want Sam.
yeah.
Failed to send you.
I do because I want to get Robin. I need Boot Hill because I don't have any good. I only have one 5-star for
Clara sitting in my back pocket.
yeah,
Time
for
for
physical
fun.
Clara, which my Clara is
To be
built.
fair though, I
fine.
do have her at that E where you can get the you can still get the extra damage even after
E1.
the counter marks.
E1.
Nice.
Yeah,
The dead
it's
return.
nice, I guess.
Let's see. So this
Her
Glamoth
damage
set,
so incredibly
Savor it for
underwhelming.
me.
Yeah.
the Glamoth set I got has 42 attack, 4 speed, 5.5% crit rate, 6.
I partially gave up on building my Doctor Ratio because, like, I could not, for the life of me, get pieces that I wanted.
Lunar flame.
I coped with him. I think I only got like, what is his speed at? His speed is at
This is double speed.
137. I mean, if it was higher, I could max out all of Glamoth stuff, but I am not gonna do that.
Is speed what you go for on ratio?
Yeah, I mean, I have a speed main set on him.
I don't really know how to build him because I'm used to building Imbiber Lune who does not need speed because his whole gimmick is
Why is my
drain
ping
your
so fucking high?
So you don't need to actually build Dr. Ratio with speed. That is one build you could do with him. You can just give him attack boots, and then you cannot give him Glamoth, which needs speed because it increases your attack based on how much
Blade
speed
of
you have.
moonlight.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you could literally run something else or spear
Time
and
for fun.
rope on him, and you'd probably still achieve the same.
So I could
It-
move my Imbiber Lune set onto him and he'd still do good.
Savor it for me.
Yeah, it's just that you want. The only reason you would do speed is because he gets to be like Sele, who gets to attack twice per turn, and obviously his whole entire thing is if I hit you or someone else hits you after I mark you, I get to hit you again for free.
Damn.
Well timed.
But why
And
would
he
you
does
need to
more
pull
damage.
any other character other than Acheron when
In Lunar
Acheron
Flame.
one-shots everything in the game?
True.
Yeah, well, I think it's there's something weird between like you would think
I hate how
Acheron.
Double
busted
speed?
she is. I hate how fucking busted she is. She
I
makes
just-
every other fucking DPS look like a joke.
Oh, she's not-
I'm gonna be honest, it is mostly, I'm gonna be honest, because she's a Mei Raiden.
yeah.
Kill me.
The
They're gonna.
the
They'll,
Honkai Impact dick riding continues. Let's go.
I mean, this is a title called Honkai Impact, so.
I can't believe it.
Mm,
Even in an alternate universe, she is actively fucking me over.
I like how.
I mean, keep in mind too, the Welt dick riding still continues even in Star Wars because Akiwan was like, oh yeah, the family is kind of stupid for just letting Welt with his fucking
Walk in with a black hole.
yeah, walk in like with like little walking black hole. Like he's more dangerous than I am. I don't understand why the family just lets him walk around freely. But
he's
but
very
they don't
very
scared
good
of
at
me.
hiding it, and Sunday is very stupid.
Someone pointed out that during the cutscene, during the final cutscene,
What was about
Acheron-
to summon a fucking black
yeah,
hole?
he was, and Acheron acts first instead, so that way he doesn't have to summon a black hole to obliterate him.
yeah.
Time for a
Yeah,
buzz.
because that's the thing I've been saying. Like it's just Akiwan dick fighting. It's like apparently because of whole trailer with like whole fighting off like 12 different like godlike things, they're like, oh, Akiwan can defeat all whole shows.
I hate
And
I hate Star Rail power scaling arguments because they make no fucking sense.
my problem with it is Akiwan hasn't done anything that warrants a power scaling compared to Honkai, where we have seen some pretty stupid stuff. I'm gonna say now, there was one power scaling thing in Honkai Impact 3 that
Ooh, lock that
Star Rail
piece.
will never surpass.
I wonder why.
It is just auto breaking out of imaginary tree's control.
I was gonna say auto.
Yeah, fucking
Because
auto
Auto's
being
just fucking busted.
auto being me fucking chatty is breaking out of the imaginary
You know
tree's
what?
control, then turning around and
Keep
saying,
going.
haha, I'm a manipulator to create infinite timelines.
Oh,
Auto apocalypse. Nah, I'm gonna kill myself.
Mr. Daniel Hung.
Like nothing
Angel.
Yup.
nothing in fucking Star Rail will ever surpass that.
It's fine. You pull for Luocha not because he's good, but because he's auto. But like
Yeah.
not as busted.
Rip. No E1.
Dude, I'm just waiting to see what fucking
For the
Himiko
Luocha?
will do.
Oh,
Can't
fair, you're
do.
pulling. I definitely could pull
Nice.
for her, but I'm not going to.
Only
Dude,
reason
I
I
swear
was
to
is
God,
because I'm unguaranteed because I lost to Geppy. And
Yeah,
the only another reason why is because I can, if I got E1 with the extra
But
crit
you're
rate,
also
I can
unguaranteed.
focus
That battle will be legendary.
on different. Instead of a crit rate main, I could also possibly go a crit damage main,
yeah.
and I have that like give room. Because like
We should get like secondary versions of every Astral Express member. Let's make Welt, but even more busted.
Hey, does he follow the path of the Horns of Nihility this time, just for funnies?
Well,
as much as I
die,
want,
He follows a path of destruction because we're gonna make him one shot every enemy in the game.
fuck yeah,
No,
let's
seriously.
go.
Well dies for like the 5th time in low, and then once
And
again
then comes
it-
right the fuck back.
Yeah.
Himiko, except for she drives the Astral Express right through the enemies.
Himiko is only hit in one.
Yes. The Himiko hit and run.
She would do something like that, I feel it.
Dude, she would.
I really hope we do get
I'm
we do
still
get
of the opinion of we need Pom Pom to be a playable character.
Yeah, I really hope we get Pom Pom in the Power Ranger Battle Zoid.
The fuck?
Megazord thing. I hope they bring it into the actual game.
I don't want it to be like the Megazord all the time though, because then that would get boring. The
Super
ultimate should be you
thick
combining
drink in a
into the
small
fucking Megazord.
glass.
I
Yes.
want to watch the transformation sequence every time I ult.
Nah, they should pull a One Piece. With the mega flanky thing that they try to do in a fucking in a fucking I forget what the arc is called. Will Brooks
What path do we think Pom Pom would be?
Destruction.
dead.
The only character in the game that has Path of the Trailblaze.
That
A
would be
whole
great.
new.
Whole new
New-
path just for one character. Never any other character gets it.
Speaking of, I love the Monopoly game that they added. It was fun.
Yeah, I played that just for the Pom Pom profile picture. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real.
I am also glad that it's permanent. Right? Or is
Yeah,
it?
now I
was
can
So we can do whatever.
play Mario Party by myself.
Yeah.
This was Mario's last party.
Damn.
That thing falling over just scared the fuck out of me. Holy shit. Holy shit, man.
Nah.
The fucking trash can enemies on their way to be genuinely annoying.
Dude, I'm just waiting for them to add Kiana and like whole being like 10 times
Make her
more.
the best character in the game.
Yeah, they're gonna make her more powerful than fucking Actor One in terms of
I'm surprised it took this long for us to get a character with a gun. I am genuinely surprised that Boot Hill is the first character with an actual gun.
You mean not like an old musketeer that Bronya has? Old
Yeah.
musket. I
Wait,
mean,
who?
Bronya.
That and Bronya's like, let's be real. When are you attacking with Bronya?
I do sometimes.
Me trying to
Yeah,
get
once
a
every
fucking
2
achievement.
turns.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you're just turn skipping with her.
That's true. I mean,
Who has a gun?
Bronya
Who-
and Boot Hill,
Boot
who's
Hill.
not out yet.
Boo Hill? Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I like him just calling the long room in the hotel. That was awesome.
yes.
He's talking so much shit too.
And he realized, oh, wrong person. My bad.
Oh shit, wrong person. Nah, I'll still threaten you anyway.
Yeah. I don't believe you yet.
Shit, I don't believe Black Swan either. She's fucking suspicious as hell.
She seems suspicious, but she's very straightforward.
Well, I get that whole Garden of Recollection thing, but she's still like, I still don't fucking trust her.
A lot of people don't trust
After
her.
the shit that Aventuring just pulled, I don't trust anyone.
A lot of people don't really trust the Recollection group in general.
I wonder why.
Don't worry, she was scared shitless by just dancing with Actor One.
I mean, Black Swan's pretty
Didn't she
straightforward,
look
but
into her past and get like PTSD because of it?
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, Black Swan's pretty straightforward, but the other cohort that kept on spying on Sparkle likes to be really nosy, and that pissed her off.
Sparkle seems like she would drop a slur at any given moment.
she she seems like the type of post that would drop the hard R, N-word, and like actually fucking mean it.
She would disguise herself as a black person, drop the N-word, and then leave, and then never return.
She would say the blackface, drop the N-word, take off the disguise, and then just walk off.
It's just fucking pure shock value.
asking us how old Gallagher is, he says 13.
Me, you finally realized what he meant by that.
Death. Because of the fucking
He was a
tail.
motherfucker for that one, honestly. He casually spoiled the entire fucking story, and nobody knew.
I like everyone just looks at him, just they don't even like say anything about him saying 13. Just like, oh, lunatic.
I like how deadpan he says it too.
Yeah.
How old are
13. He
you
crosses
then?
his arms.
I'm 13. Dude, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's really funny.
He's hot.
I also, I want to know what his, I want to see him in the next part of the story. Like, is this man really a bad guy? What's going on? There's so much crap going on that's really interesting.
Nah, he's pullable. Surely not.
Must be nice being able to even get past that, to even be able to get past the first part of the story.
Honestly, I
Must be
think
nice.
I think he's just doing stuff to be funny because now we know that people can't people can die, but we know that some people aren't really dying; they're going somewhere else.
I'm wet. No, I'm kidding.
I wonder if we're gonna see Boot Hill in the next part of the story too.
I genuinely wonder what Gallagher's motive for doing that shit is.
It seems like he
I'm sure
doesn't.
he has a good reason.
Well, I feel like he doesn't want. I feel like he just wants like he wants Sunday to actually deal with the fact that Penacony wants to go back to what it used to be, and that whatever their actions are just making things worse.
I mean, it's the family. Are you really surprised?
Nah, but it's just the fact that like it could be dealt with, and then they can probably turn it back to what it is now, or meet somewhere in the middle. Yes, I love not getting the piece that I need for Sele's attack spear.
I would attack
Spear,
first.
attack rope. I did get a
You
better
see,
imaginary piece for maybe. Yeah, for
character
what?
you don't have number 2.
No, for ratio. Got imaginary spear with a crit rate on it. I don't remember if he has it.
Dog
If
the
his,
ratio, just being
if
an
the
asshole all the time is awesome.
yes, I don't remember if the one he has is giving him crit or not.
I am genuinely surprised that Aventuring purposely got himself fucked over.
I'm kind of more happy that he did, just because I was like, there's no way he's walking into a trap unless he knows it's a trap. I like everything's so meticulous. It was really good.
Dude, he's like the world's best fucking actor, dude.
Yes.
That man is truly gifted in the art of fucking people over. I do like the fact that we got to play as him for an extensive amount of time in the story. Up until he set up the whole, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one very meticulous plot to just kill himself.
It was good.
Just spends the entire story mind fucking everyone just so Acheron can kill him.
That's some auto level scheming just to kill yourself.
He knew where to go.
Motherfucker broadcasted that to everyone too. He's like, "What if I just record this shit?"
He was,
Nah,
I like that
I
he
like
did
the
that
fact that
because
Sunday still doesn't know that that's exactly what he wants.
I don't think Sunday cares.
No, he doesn't.
he literally was just like, "Fuck it, we'll do it
He's
live."
too fixated on finding who fucking killed his sister.
Yeah, and then he's not even letting the fact that the public like the public already saw everything and went over there. He's just kind of like just saying like, oh no, this is just part of the act.
The public watching me get sentenced to hell after failing a dice check in a boss fight.
Yeah.
That's probably contender for my favorite boss in the game. I like the Star Crusher bug or whatever the fuck it's called, because it's actually hard and not just a fucking cakewalk. Well, it's probably easy as fuck if you have Argenti, but I don't.
Oh, the swarm bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you definitely had Argenti, it's definitely easier.
Yeah, when I'm farming him, I use my friend's Argenti. Because it's like, oh, I'm going to duplicate myself. And Argenti's like, what if I ult 4 times in a row?
Yeah. I really love Argenti's. Like all of his movesets are so
I don't know
well
a
designed
thing
and
about the
beautiful.
fucking character. Where does he even appear?
In the story?
No, I'm assuming he's one of the Trailblaze continuance things.
Oh,
Because I haven't seen him in the main story at all. So
wait, you didn't you didn't do Argenti's story stuff?
he has story stuff.
Yeah, wait, was that a limited thing?
I don't
No, you
believe
did
so.
I assumed it was
when
Trailblaze continuance or just one of the events,
uh when
like
when
Quovo.
when Pom Pom talks about taking the express to go through a car wash.
Oh yeah, no fucking idea.
Yeah, it was during that
I'm pretty
event.
sure that's limited
Oh, I thought that was gonna be permanent.
because I don't have the option to do that anymore. So I kind of wish I did it.
Okay, yeah, so uh you get eaten by a giant swarm bug, and both your ship and his ship collide with each other, and he just boards.
That's an interesting car wash.
I mean, it was on the way to the car wash. And then the swarm has a bunch of babies inside of it, so you have to like go kill them all so they don't propagate. Some of them copy themselves as looking at you, so like March goes into her room, sees a copy of herself, but it's actually a bug the entire time.
Lamau.
She wasn't like she was like weirded out in a deadpan kind of way because it was telling her that it knows her past or whatever, and she's just like, none of this makes sense.
I know your past. What past?
Like she wants to know it, but she's just like, why is there a second me in here? But in the cameras, everybody sees that it's a
Two
bug,
Marches is gotta be Don Hong's worst fucking nightmare.
and then it turns into a bug, and she's just like, oh, it's a bug, let's kill it. And then
There's a spider in
Argenti,
my room. There's a
yeah,
spider in my motherfucking room.
and then Argenti sacrifices himself to get rid of the swarm, to hit the swarm hard enough so it throws you guys up. And when that happens, since the swarm bug likes to make illusions, a bunch of fireworks pop out into the night, into space.
What the hell?
Yeah, Argenti didn't get to see it, but he did make it out of there alive. He messes you afterwards.
He truly tried to protect all beauty.
Yes, he did. He also makes you fight him at the beginning when you introduce him.
Who the fuck are you? How'd you get here? Fight me.
Yeah.
Lol.
No, it's really funny because like you talk to Welt and he's just like, oh yeah, someone else was also eating, and he's already here on the ship, and Argenti's in the background of the dialogue. And then you talk to him, and he talks to you about the Knights of Beauty, and he's just like, he's like, you're a magnificent person, let's fight, and you just say, okay. He also has one of the funnest boss fights in the game.
Yeah, no, wasn't aware I was missing out on the whole fucking story section when I didn't do that.
It was really good. You do fight a swarm bug in there,
I'll have
not
to
the.
see if you can still play it.
I thought you could. You do fight a swarm bug in there
Well, when
that's
I
like
talk to Pom Pom, it's not an option, so
uh,
we'll
yeah,
see.
you fight some swarm bug in there that's like a prototype of the one you fight for from Ruin
Ruin me.
Maze. Yeah. It's a lesser
Reminds
version,
you, I
doesn't
still need
have
to
the
finish the shit for those cats. Or the thing where you have to sneak around
yeah.
with as the dog.
Well, I think you can read about Argenti's story from in the archive
The
thing.
menu that I never look at.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head out here. Maybe I'll join back when I get home. We'll see. We'll see how shit goes.
Okie dokie.
That's real.
I'll
I
try
just
and also find out if I can do that Argenti thing. If not, then tragic.
yeah, I just realized I used my actual fuel to do one of the pulls in
Well,
Simula
no.
Universe. I'm upset. I trade. Well, this crit damage speech only has only one.
I used all my fuel on simulated.
Yeah, I have some cope pieces on.
That's how I got my cope pieces on for Acheron.
I got cope pieces for Dr. Ratio. His I was not getting anything good for him for like the longest. I mean, he does a lot of great damage over time. Because what I wanted was sub pieces of a bunch of speed on every single one of his uh, on every single relic, so I can probably get hit the 160 for the glam off.
Yeah.
I guess one of the best ways to achieve that is by just having teammates that increase your speed. you're doing all this.
Yeah.
I finished it 2 days ago. They do throw you some challenging ones.
No, fuck it. We'll give him a clocky.
Lucky it is. Oh yeah, this week I got a paid week off.
Nice.
Yeah, they're probably gonna call me tomorrow to see what happens. Our client is reevaluating the project they handed us over, so let's see if I have a job or not.
Well, fingers crossed you do.
Yeah. If not, I honestly don't feel bad just because that job was kind of getting miserable. Uh, but haven't it's been really not so good trying to find another job, looking through applications and stuff like that. A lot of places hiring, and if they are, it's not really good.
Well, yeah, you gotta find something that's decent pay, and then
Yeah, they want a lot out of you, even though they want a lot from you, even though they're not willing to pay you a lot.
yeah. Looks at my own job. I've been there for 8 years, and well, going to be 8 years, and I'm only making 16 an hour, expected to cover 3 departments, 2 nights a week, and mo, and then three departments when the person who I'm supposed to have with me normally is on vacation.
You sound like a manager.
I
It's like you're
sound
doing manager work and they're not paying you higher than they should.
kinda.
Or even department head work, to be honest.
Yeah, more so department head than.
Yeah.
And then, not to mention, they just this past shift, instead of the closing manager wanted me to do something that they're supposed to do. So we have this thing called Blue Line, which is basically just taking care of trash. All the departments bring their trash and throw it away. Well, she hands me her keys and says, "Hey, can you watch Blue Line? Watch and call Blue Line." And also tells me that the person for Snow Fox had compost to go out too. So, meaning I had to help with the compost, take care of the trash run for everyone, like watch it over and all that. When the manager is supposed to be back there because Whenever the trash compactor is open, technically speaking, a manager is supposed to be back there, not another employee. So yeah. Now, not to mention, this manager's prone to having someone else watch the trash runs.
Mhm.
And, like, I get it. It smells back there. It smells over by the trash. Because you got, like, rotting... Well, not really rotting, but you got a culmination of produce, dairy products, meats, and all that. And it's worse in the summer, yes, because the culmination of all the... of all that, plus the heat, does not make things easy. I get it. But still. Regardless, it's a pain in the fucking ass because I'm expected to take care of it. So, like, I'm surprised I'm still even there, but then again, I'm not because I hate driving. So it's just like,
Yeah.
why leave when I know it's close enough to home that it doesn't kind of
Yeah.
get on my nerves for driving.
I am just waiting for my sister to get her car back so I can apply to other places so I can drive out a little bit further.
Fair enough. Oh my god. This fucking thing. Okay. Get the bubbles back. The bubbles. Okay. I do kind of wish that I had something remote, though. If I'm being honest. Come on, just let me go. Thank you. You see, I don't mind the pinball thing.
I mean, pinball thing is fun.
Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba. Well, compared to the other thing, which is the uh like I'm not a fan of the bubble wall things.
Oh, yeah, that can be annoying after a while.
Like it sometimes it just could make you feel sick. It's like you're changing orientation of the room, and doing it constantly can just make you feel like you're going crazy. The room could be spinning. Now, imagine trying to do that while drunk or high.
Yeah. It's annoying doing it repeatedly when they make you do it for certain things.
Yeah. Give me them stellar jades. Ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I thought upon getting Akron, I could finally do some pure fiction, but I was wrong.
Oh, I mean, you have to,
Oh, like I
you have
don't.
to go through the whole baby steps of doing all uh, of actually getting your stuff strong before you could even like finish floor 4 and 5, unless you want to cheese up every rolling your starter curios.
You can re-roll them.
Just yeah, when it tells you what you want to do, just obtain one curio. See, make sure you have to make sure you get one of the best ones, and then if you don't, just end the simulation there and restart.
Hmm.
That's one of the tips I saw, but I was like, I am not gonna keep cheesing it like that. Because you want to get all the you want to get all the curios that either give you a bunch of curios or also give you a bunch of uh a bunch of the different power-ups that you want before you get to the boss. Because if you're able to like get all the best ones really quick and easily, you can just destroy all 3 floors of the simulation without any problem.
Well then.
But I'm gonna do all the dice so that way I can actually get have them at least recorded, and I can unlock the other actually unlock their the better upgraded versions of themselves.
Well then.
Because when you also do all that, you get like HP up, attack up, and all the other stat stuff up for your characters when you enter the domain. So I mean the simulation, so they don't die so quick.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can get at least 1 star on both of them, 3 and 4. But like,
Yeah.
After that, trying to get more is like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help. It also doesn't help that I'm only on a 3-piece. Well, I only get the 2-piece effect bonus from Pioneer right now on my Acheron. Because I don't have a good fucking body piece.
Yeah.
If only I did a little bit more for the event, but... Yeah, those are the highest scores I've gotten there. And then same thing here. In fact, I do wonder, can I maybe get a little higher?
Good.
Yeah, I think that one there, and then that. I don't have follow-up attacks, so I gotta keep that as well. Because I think I tried, and then I'm just like, kind of gave up, and then... Now, mind you, I do also still auto.
Yeah.
Let
I
us
s-
mouse
I
in
don't I
here.
stopped doing auto on pure fiction when I realized
Failures.
sometimes the auto does a stupid move.
Yeah.
Existence is unity.
Normally for me, with my teams, well, most of my teams,
Moonlight.
it there's not many
Markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
bad moves aside from using Jingliu's ultimate
Lunar flame.
sooner, well, before she is in her transcended state. That's about it.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, blessings.
Give me strength. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them!
Ow. See, like right there,
In lunar flame.
but it's gonna
Eternal.
hit the trotter, which will help me in the long run.
Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me! Protect me!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Ready for another?
Get them!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
And that looks to be the highest score I'm gonna get. Unless, yep, there goes Jingliu.
In lunar flame.
Then she gets her transcended state, which means one more attack.
Blade of moonlight.
And nothing more after. So, 21,440.
Storms on the horizon.
I'm with you.
100%.
Fuck! I pressed the wrong thing.
Scratch.
I thought I hit 3, not 2. Because I wanted Welt's thingy. Restart challenge. Thankfully, it doesn't put me...
Ready when you are.
I'm with you. Stay.
Plus, I want to do Acheron's skill.
Is that all?
Time for a buzz.
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
If I can at least get 1 star, that'll be
Again?
fine. Or 1 more star.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
35,000! Let's go! And I'm at least running 2-piece Izumo.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Probably gonna end up building Gallagher to go with Acheron.
Destined for oblivion.
He would be really good. Gallagher, well, Pella.
You see,
I mean, to be really honest,
if
a lot of the characters.
if I want to run Pella with Acheron, I have to completely rebuild her. I have her built to work only with Jingliu.
Yeah.
And that would require farming new planar set.
I'm not gonna work on her. I mean, I could work on the other characters, the other annihilated characters that I have not touched, like Gonifin or Sampo.
On the still waters of oblivion.
I don't think Sampo would work fully well with...
Time for a buzz.
Is that all?
You see, I kind of wish I got Black Swan, though.
A will forged in
Yeah,
ice
Black Swan.
never
I'll pull
falters.
for it next time. Well, Sampo does only because Sheer, Wind Shear is debuff.
It too shall fall.
She counts like a lot of there's a lot of things she counts as.
Hey, yeah,
debuffs,
I got 1
which
point. I got 1 star.
Gets her ult. Nice.
Okay. Well, That's fine. Well, one more star gets me, I think, another set of... Yes, it does! Let's go! One more single. Do I get E1 Acheron? Or do I just... not? Nope. Nope. Of course. Of course not. Game doesn't want to fucking give me... I pretty much had to go to hard pity.
Tragic.
I'm at 25, 26, 27, 28 pity. But then... So, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and on my 80th pull, I got Geppy. Like, my past few 50-50s, I have fucking lost.
I've been winning every 50-50 I've had in this game. Well, actually, I lost the Raw Maze 50-50, but I got her guaranteed afterwards.
Like, I think I lost Rowan Maze to a Geppy.
I've won every unintentional 50-50 that I was pulling for 4-star characters, but my intentional ones, I have won one and lost the other one so far. Alright, no, I won 2 of them.
Like, I think I got E1 Himiko on... No, I got Himiko on before on a Blade Banner. And then I got E1 Welt when I was going for Black Swan. And then I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4? At least 3 or 4 50-50s lost. I want to say I lost on Ruan Mei. I lost on Blade E1. I got Bailu from the standard.
Nice.
Speaking of standard, I have 2 warps.
I got her from the standard.
Oh, I got 3 warps. Give me a 4-star that'll give me another single. Give me a Daniel Hung or any 4-star that I have E6. Come on. Come on. Nope. Fucking A. Like, if I was gonna lose my 50-50, why couldn't it have been a Bronya? Oh, do I get another single out of this?
Yeah, once I get another one of those things, so I do a guarantee for one of the relics, I'm gonna use it for one. I'm gonna use it for one of my characters. I don't remember who.
Fucking A. Just got shafted there. Salvage. Quick select. Select all discarded. Salvage. Synthesize. Body. I don't have any self-modeling resin, so... Yep, that seems to be my luck. Like, it utterly pains me that I have a fucking fire damage piece on her that is
Yeah.
this good, and I can't get anything like. Oh, I had this. Had attack, speed, spec into break effect. Fuck off. Give me my fucking crit damage.
Yeah.
I had this. Again. Spec fucking effect hit rate. This is useless unless I get a fucking E1. That's fucking god-awful useless. That, honestly, I would have taken as a copium piece if it spec crit damage, but no fucking break effect. Now, if I somehow manage to get a fucking god roll crit damage body with crit rate, I'd probably be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm dropping a little bit of money just to get me the E1 to be fine and finally have the 4-piece. Like, I am that, like, irritated that I am not at 4-piece Pioneer. I haven't gotten anything that is good enough. Like, why couldn't this... like, this one pisses me off. Like,
Yeah.
why couldn't that be there, that there, and then maybe spec speed? Now,
I have pieces like that too, and it annoys me.
I bet you... Oh, flat attack. I was gonna say, watch it spec speed. Just to spite me.
That'd be annoying.
But, like... I can't get anything that's copium enough. Like, I know effect hit rate's kind of useless on her. Cause, like, fucking A. But yet, Pioneer wants to give me pieces like this. Pieces like this. Or this. Yeah, like I said, the effect hit rate is useless, but still. And then, of course...
effect resistance is actually good.
Well, yeah, effect resistance, but I'm saying effect hit rate.
Oh yeah, I just realized you went with that spear and... You went with that spear and rope on her. I went with the other one.
The other set?
Yeah. I don't know. I was like... I don't know. I was like, the other
Sigonia?
set, I was like, I'd rather take more crit damage than the small percent of like boost from having just another annihilated character with you.
I mean, yeah, but you also gotta think, if you're already low crit rate, you gotta get any little bit of crit rate you can.
Yeah, I would say like if I was low crit rate, I would definitely do that, but I'm not.
Cough, cough at 46.1.
I mean, you and me are 1 point off. I think our crit rate, well, our crit damage is good.
Well, yeah,
My
crit damage is
is
fine.
Yeah, I mean my crit rate is low, but it's at the is low, but that's because I focus crit damage more, which I'm more happy about because I'm like, if I can get free crit rate from just one artifact and it gives me more damage as on top of it too, then why would I not do it?
Like,
But doesn't she already do more damage with one annihilated character without that artifact? I mean that relic?
I don't know. Like, you know, let's see how these speed boots roll. Though I'm not gonna use speed boots on her because of effect resistance. I mean, not
Yeah, I
bad.
don't plan on doing it either.
Oh yeah, well those ones that aren't Watch it spec crit rate and then... Nope. Essentially be a duplicate of my boots, almost. Okay, this. But I think my headpiece was the... Oh my god. What's my... Okay, so... Oh... Do I really want to possibly sacrifice... crit rate from speed when I'm already low enough as is? I mean, if the crit damage spec's godly, fucking A. I'm not going to use a 4-star. Okay, that one I'm not going to even bother keeping. You know what, let's just see where it specs. Attack percent. Not... Okay, speed. Now... Just for the shits and giggles, can the last few specs be in crit damage? Nope. I'm not even going to go any further. Is it? That's already looking like dog water.
Tragic.
You see, I wish you could just click on the lock here to unlock. No, you have to go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth.
Oh, I don't bother locking any of my...
Oh, I lock shit.
I mean, they don't consume your 5 anyway, so I don't bother locking them.
Yeah, but it's mostly for when I go into salvaging. I don't want to accidentally...
Oh, I just read what I about to salvage all the time to see if it's this piece I really want or I don't want. And most of the time, whenever I click to salvage, the ones that I actually kept and I spent experience on are all the way at the bottom. I just ignore them.
Fair. I mean, hell, I got that, but I got that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm really pressed for crit rate, I have this headpiece. I lower my crit damage by a little bit by going with this, and I gain more break effect, but I also lose attack percent. 12% attack, to be exact. Hell, I mean, this has 5.5 crit rate, 7.7 attack percent, and then 16.2 crit damage. Again, I'm lowering my crit damage. And of course, the fucking Izumo set doesn't want to... Like, of course, energy regeneration. But it's useless on Acheron. Like, I'm getting all these other decent ones, but they're not for Acheron.
Yep.
And then, of course, again, spheres. I don't even have a fucking lightning damage one. But then again, Div had said that attack percentage is probably a little bit more gaming than the lightning damage to begin with. You know what? Fucking A. Why'd you have to go flat HP? Okay, yeah. Like, I probably would have considered this piece for Zila. And then also done 2-piece Izumo on my Zila. Just for the shits and giggles. And then what other hunt character could I... Ratio?
Good.
I could have thrown Ratio on the team. Daniel Hung, maybe. I haven't even leveled this man up.
Intuition,
I have not touched them at all.
instinct. Training can sharpen them both.
Well, that's about as far as I can take him, because I don't have this. I haven't unlocked that boss yet. Though I can do it in the early access stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother with it. I will say, though, I have also been spending money for Genshin. Because I'm going to need... I already knew I was going to need to if I want to possibly C6 early Kino.
Yeah.
To have any semblance of a chance, which I need to move to Genshin now. So, boop. Do that. Go there. Press that. No, don't hit stop streaming. That would be very irresponsible of me. For a second there, irresponsible was not in my vocabulary. I was wanting to say inappropriate. That would be very inappropriate of me. To just hit stop streaming. Genshin Impact.exe. Run. Yeah, so a few weeks ago, someone tried getting into my Ubisoft account.
Oh.
Yeah. Got an email while I was at work, and I'm just like, fucking A.
I could.
So I changed the password. Like, I snuck off to the restroom and changed the password right then and there. Then again, not like my credit card information or debit card information was in there, but still.
Yeah. Not something you want getting hacked.
Yeah. I got daily commissions to do. I have resin to run. I'm probably going to start with resin. Get my weekly bosses ran. And of course I am farming artifacts for Alhaitham now. Why? Because, well, I got a good Dendro Cup. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's my Welkin. That's 90 primo. Mail. Charlotte's sending out an SOS. Damn. Too bad I'm not gonna go answer it.
Tragic.
Map. So, all 4 of my commissions are practically in the court. Practically. Ay, 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 ay. I also already 36 starred the Abyss. And thankfully there's going to be one more Abyss reset before Arlecchino drops. That's assuming she's phase 1, though.
Is it next week?
What?
Is the update next week?
No. But there's 8 days left.
Oh, no, I forgot. That's the week after. The 23rd.
Yeah, there's 6 days, 3 hours until Abyssal reset. And there's... what, 13 days left on Neverlet Banner? So, yeah.
Stabilize!
Let's go.
Settle down!
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Spicy water. Spicy water. I love that my Raiden has finally has more crit rate.
It is good.
Very good, very good. I'm gonna save the one that's actually in the Court of Fontaine. I like how I said I was gonna do resin first, and then I'm fucking doing commissions. Oh, fucking A. Can I one cycle the Narwhal with my Ayaka team?
I've not tried to do it. I've not tried doing it with my Yoimiya at all yet.
Oh, I have totally tried with Ayaka. I've gotten close.
I think I possibly can if I time everything right, and the Narwhal actually does its attack towards leads itself to be more open to be hit.
Yeah. Like, there's one attack that he does where his head is just like in the middle of the
Yeah.
As long as I don't get hit by any of the downcoming things,
Let's move out. Allow me.
I am
The
fine.
wind knows me. Transfiguration.
Yeah.
And I just gotta do enough damage prior as well.
So
Fucking
rude.
I thought I did.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Which side you going, bucko? Oh, you're doing that already?
Hold the line.
Yeah, if he
One
does
with
that,
nature.
I could probably...
As one with wind and
Maybe.
cloud.
Obey. My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Fucking A. And of course, he's still gonna swallow me, isn't he?
Most likely.
Because, like, I've gotten him to a point where he doesn't do this.
I think if you hit him, I know if you hit him way too low, he won't do it.
Allow me.
Well, I've had him
The
past
wind knows
half, and he hasn't done it.
Take your
Yeah.
And he was below half there, and
whirling snow. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Into the wind. My will embodied. Unleash.
Yeah. My apologies. Yeah. Uphill battle. Torrents, bring refuge.
that's what I initially wanted to do. Just to heal everyone.
Fatigue is setting in. Rest and rebuild. New
Holy shit, my
strategy
Kokomi
needed.
actually went down.
Take flight.
He does hit like a tank.
Yeah, and I don't have Numa or Usia,
Whirling
or
snow.
however the fuck it said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Take flight.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves.
I'd rather use
adorn my-
Kazuha
Take your
burst
truth.
here than Ayaka burst. Save it for a pep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause boom. Just enough charge attacks and you basically got it.
Yeah.
Trash. 17 of those. Let's go. I will say I am kind of looking forward to the next weekly boss. That way I can take Skara out of the rotation.
I started fighting Wolf again because I actually do need to replenish my supply on him.
I mean, I'm fine on all those, like, first... a few boss materials. Like, I think I have upwards to, like, 70 or 80 Storm Terror materials, roughly each.
Good morning.
Hello, Sophia.
No.
Goodbye then.
Yeah, 76 Plume and 66 Claw, then the Psy is at 63. But then my Wolf, 76, 83, 64. Tar tag stuff, 72, 60, 50. Ajdaha, 54, 46, 53. I'm sitting above 50 for pretty much everything except for the hands from Raiden. And the puppet strings. No, the puppet strings is from Skara, never mind. Well, still, then from Skara, I'm 42 puppet and mirror at 46. But I'm pretty much comfortably above 50 for almost everything from weekly bosses. But then again, I also don't do a lot of talent levels. As much as I probably should. Do talent leveling for some characters. Ooh. Lemonade. Ocean blue lemonade. Kokumi.
Into the wind.
Transfigurate. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
And boom. A pep. First phase go down.
Unthinkable.
Yeah, I've been slacking on doing gold gears, and there's a lot of
Same.
there's a lot of combat ability
nature.
boosts that I could have just grinded for and
Whirling snow.
gotten to make my entire team strong for 4 and 5.
Take your truth. My apologies. Yeah.
The wind knows me.
My will take flight. Ha!
I did not let those touch the ground.
Rest and reboot. Take your truth. My apologies. Yeah. Ta. Ta. Ha!
Into the wind.
Transfigurate. Whirling snow. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ta. Take flight.
Swap to Kokumi.
Let's move out.
Come on.
Allow me.
The wind knows me.
Embrace the ice. Pardon my.
I was heading right to the fucking circle. Fucking
I hate
A.
when that happens.
Take your true form.
I always tell
Obey.
myself like, oh, I'm not gonna land it.
Billowing surge.
Oh,
Smack into the circle. There it is.
the funny thing is, I normally make it too.
Into the wind.
My will embody.
Because I normally have no issue.
Yeah. Whirling snow.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, I'm head to bed.
Okie
Good night.
dokie, Hector. See you later, dude.
Rest and reboot.
One with nature.
Transfigure it. Take flight.
That was one hell of a fucking crit. Holy shit.
My will and... My apologies. Ha!
Okay, off to the Scar boss.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Allow me.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud!
Transfigure it. Sakura swirl. Take flight.
Feeble human!
Do.
I am the all-knowing God! Kneel!
So rude.
Burn to oblivion!
Damn it, that. I ran right into that one. Fucking A.
Kneel! reality is pain! Burn to oblivion!
Hold the line!
Good riddance, cruel world. One with nature. Ha!
My will and... Yeah! Ha!
Not possible.
Allow me!
The wind knows me.
Transfiguration! Kamisato art! Sometsu! My apologies! Unleash!
I can't lose it all again.
That's an HP orb. Okay. Crit damage, attack percent. Let's go. I said orb, didn't I? I meant timepiece. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I need to do exploration in Chenyu Vale. I need to... Mhm. But I think I want to do a story quest just to be like, okay, let's go with the primo gems, because I think I'm gonna have some minor exploration in Chenyu Vale. I think. Especially if I do cloud retainers.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello? Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this. Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has a shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So, you're indulging now because?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning, or... Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts? Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one tell the number of times she returns to Mount Aocang each year. Shenohe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Huh. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Okay, now that she's done talking, I think there's a chest thing there? How the fuck?
I shall treasure this good fortune.
I'll take the primo gems though. Fucking A.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces...
I hate when that happens. My eye is probably dead.
We're almost at Yuehai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenohe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin. Greetings! What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Cloud Retainer's right! We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Yue High Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Shenyun.
Shenyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, There was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Wow, that's incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Xiangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Xiangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See you around, Ganyu! Whew! Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Just because this is Cloud Retainer's story, I'm gonna do my team with Cloud Retainer.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes.
Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xinyun.
Master?
Huh?
Huh. One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too!
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Stupid.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Just as expected of Master. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunderflashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. Paimon's just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got, like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
I'll try my best.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors. The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears. Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning. They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Oh,
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
Wow. You're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear, and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Always wanted to try this place.
Everyone,
This
please,
the food
eat
is
to your heart's
unbelievable.
content. Today is my
Useless.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Huh.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone, but considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her. You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from